cabin signs? On.
Captain John Oganowski is 52 and married with 3 daughters.
Before start checklist complete.
He loved flying. He absolutely loved it. He was a very experienced pilot. He had 23 years with American Airlines and 7 years in the Air Force. And he was just a man who was very, very skilled in anything with mechanics. He just had a knack for it.
I'll call you when I know something. I love you.
This morning, 25-year-old Patricia Massari and her husband Lewis have just discovered that they may be expecting their first child. She commutes from their small apartment in Queens to her office at an insurance company based on the 98th floor of the World Trade Center. Lewis had wanted Patricia to take the day off, but she's determined to go into the office. With the autopilot now switched off, the aircraft is in the complete control of Atta and the other 4 hijackers. Patricia Massari arrives at the World Trade Center Plaza. When she reaches her office, high up in the North Tower, she plans to carry out the second pregnancy test. After that, she hopes she can catch up with a heavy workload. In Manhattan, the rush hour is reaching its peak. Over 1 million commuter cars are heading over the bridges and through the tunnels into an island just 13 miles long.
If you see the enemy as strong, remember the groups that had formed a coalition to fight the Prophet. They were 10,000. But remember how God gave victory to his faithful servants.
Flight 11 is now heading south over Manhattan itself. The aircraft's airspeed has increased dramatically since the dive.
When the 0 hour approaches, wholeheartedly welcome death. For the sake of God, always be remembering God. Either end your life while praying seconds before the target, or make your last words, there is no God but God, Muhammad is his messenger. Afterwards, we will all meet in the highest heaven. Inshallah.
What's happening?
All of a sudden, she said, you know, what's going on? What's happening? And I don't know if she was talking to Betty or if she was just verbalizing it.
The airplane is all over the place.
I asked her, can you look out the window? This was right near the end of our conversation. She said, I see water, I see, we're flying low, we're flying way too low. I see buildings, I see lots of buildings.
I see the water. I see the buildings. I see buildings. We're low. We're far too low. So, what do we do now? I don't know. I guess it starts to...
What's going on, Betty? Betty, talk to me. Betty, are you there? Betty? I think we might have lost her.